Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. WWE is in the middle of a modern-day boom period. The sports entertainment juggernaut is making an incredible amount of money and has had more fan interest over the past 2.5 years than it has in decades. It seems there's something exciting happening every week, and SmackDown tonight may continue that trend. The show will take place in Bologna, Italy, on the road to WrestleMania, so the crowd reaction and fan interest should be excellent. Some big names and quality wrestlers have been announced for tonight's show. Jade Cargill, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Liv Morgan, Jacob Fatu, Seth Rollins, and Zelina Vega have all been confirmed for the episode. While SmackDown will have plenty of stars, how might the show actually end? This article will take a look at 4 potential endings for the show tonight. This includes a surprise appearance from The Rock, a major return after many years, and the ring collapsing thanks to 2 monsters battling it out. How might the show conclude? A Clash of Titans is set for WWE Friday Night SmackDown, and it is a rematch from a recent edition of Saturday night's main event. Jacob Fatu will face Braun Strowman in a one-on-one showdown. Braun Strowman is one of the biggest and most powerful stars to enter a WWE ring in the last few decades. Meanwhile, Jacob Fatu is a big man, but he is also absolutely wild and capable of impressive feats of athleticism. There's a chance that these 2 destructive forces could lead to a shocking moment at the end of SmackDown. The 2 men may fight on the ropes, perhaps even hitting a superplex. From there, the ring might collapse underneath them. This hasn't happened in several years, making it quite fitting here. Cody Rhodes has once again found himself involved in the biggest and hottest story in WWE. The world champion was shockingly betrayed by John Cena and beaten up by Cena, The Rock, and hip-hop artist Travis Scott at Elimination Chamber. John Cena finally revealed why he turned heel on WWE Raw, and Cody Rhodes came out to confront him. They had a tense verbal back and forth, but notably, The Rock wasn't there, nor did either man mention him. There could be a reason for that. Cody Rhodes could cut a promo on SmackDown regarding his ongoing storyline when The Rock shows up out of nowhere. The final boss could take Cody down and leave him bloodied once more. This would send Rhodes a clear message that he needs to watch his back at all times. Perhaps the most interesting segment promoted for WWE Friday Night SmackDown tonight is a potential confrontation between Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk. All 3 men seem to hate each other, and tensions are high. That said, there's another interesting dynamic involving a man who doesn't even wrestle, Paul Heyman. The WWE Hall of Famer serves as Roman's Wiseman and is a close friend of CM Punk. Needless to say, there is a conflict of interest here on SmackDown that could rear its ugly head in the form of a shocking betrayal. Heyman could turn on Roman, perhaps kicking him below the belt and allowing Punk to knock the OTC out. From there, Heyman and Punk could work together moving forward, truly leaving Roman Reigns on his own. Knight has done it. The megastar recently dethroned Shinsuke Nakamura to reclaim the WWE United States Championship. This marks Knight's 2nd time holding the title and his 2nd major title win in the company. Rusev Ekamiro is a former United States champion in his own right. He had a solid run in WWE, but spent the last several years with All Elite Wrestling. Recently, however, the Bulgarian brute departed from the Jacksonville-based company. SmackDown could end with a major return and a new title program going into WrestleMania. Rusev, potentially with his wife Lana, might appear at the end of the episode to attack Knight. He could then stake his claim to the United States title and aim to challenge for it at the biggest show of the year. WWE SmackDown has been a flagship show for professional wrestling for decades, showcasing everything from intense rivalries to shocking plot twists. As we look ahead to tonight's episode, there are multiple storylines that could culminate in one unforgettable ending. The stars are aligned, the tension is palpable, and every fan is wondering, what will happen next? Here are 4 potential endings for tonight's SmackDown that could leave the WWE Universe buzzing. LA Knight has been on a meteoric rise over the past several months, and tonight could be his moment to break through the glass ceiling. After weeks of taunting, trash-talking, and stirring the pot, LA Knight finds himself facing off against either Roman Reigns or a top contender in the main event. The WWE Universe has been clamoring for something fresh, and LA Knight's charisma and mixed skills make him a perfect candidate to finally dethrone the Tribal Chief. As the match progresses, Reigns uses every underhanded tactic in his book, from interference by the Usos to cheap shots behind the referee's back. However, LA Knight's resilience and sheer determination make him an unstoppable force. When Reigns goes for a spear, Knight dodges it, sending Reigns crashing into the turnbuckle. The crowd erupts as Knight hits his finishing move, the BFT, blunt force trauma, and covers Reigns for the pin. The referee counts 1, 2, 3. The arena explodes in celebration as the SmackDown faithful roar in approval. The camera zooms in on a shocked and disoriented Reigns, who realizes that his reign of terror has come to an end. LA Knight holds the championship high above his head as the crowd chants, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." His victory is a long time coming, and the atmosphere is electric with the promise of what's to come. This marks a new era in SmackDown's main event scene, and LA Knight's star has finally reached its peak. The Bloodline storyline has been the centerpiece of WWE SmackDown for years, but the cracks in the foundation have been growing. Tension between Roman Reigns and his cousins, Jimmy and Jey Uso, has reached a boiling point. After weeks of subtle disrespect and disagreements, tonight could be the night that the Bloodline finally falls apart. In a tag team match involving Reigns and Jimmy Uso against a formidable duo like Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, the tension between the Usos and Roman Reigns is undeniable. Throughout the match, Reigns grows increasingly frustrated with Jimmy's reluctance to follow orders. The tension peaks when, after Roman makes a tag, Jimmy hesitates before reluctantly entering the ring. Roman Reigns, furious at his cousin's lack of commitment, starts yelling at Jimmy. Jimmy, tired of living in Roman's shadow, snaps. He superkicks Roman Reigns right in the face, leaving him stunned. The arena erupts in shock as Jimmy stands over his fallen cousin, his eyes burning with rage. He walks out of the ring, leaving Roman to fend for himself. With no help from the Bloodline, Roman Reigns is pinned by Sami Zayn, and the crowd goes wild. As Jimmy walks up the ramp, a final shot shows him smirking as he breaks free from the oppressive grip of the Tribal Chief. The Bloodline is no more, and Jimmy Uso has paved the way for a new chapter in his career, one where he is his own man. Roman Reigns, seething in anger, is left alone in the ring, realizing that his kingdom has come crashing down. Bray Wyatt's enigmatic and unsettling presence has been sorely missed, and tonight might just be the night the eerie figure known as The Fiend makes his return to WWE SmackDown. After weeks of cryptic teases, mysterious symbols, and disturbing promos, tonight's episode finally brings the culmination of Bray Wyatt's storyline. The stage is set, and the anticipation is unbearable. As a high-stakes match unfolds, perhaps a grudge match between two top stars like Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre, everything seems to be going as planned. The two men battle relentlessly, with both refusing to back down. Just as it seems one of them is about to claim victory, the lights in the arena flicker. The haunting, distorted laugh echoes through the arena as the Titantron displays eerie images of a twisted carnival. Suddenly, the lights go out completely. The crowd falls silent in anticipation. When the lights return, Bray Wyatt is standing in the ring, wearing his haunting mask as the Fiend. The crowd goes wild, but it's not a cheer of joy, it's one of fear. Wyatt, in his twisted persona, attacks both Rollins and McIntyre, overwhelming them with ease. He picks up Rollins and delivers the Sister Abigail, followed by a mandible claw to McIntyre. The arena is plunged into darkness again, and when the lights return, Wyatt is gone, leaving behind only a chilling message on the Titantron. The game has only just begun. The SmackDown locker room is left shaken, as everyone realizes that Bray Wyatt is back, and he's bringing chaos with him. The unpredictability of his return is what makes it so exciting. Nothing is off limits when the Fiend is involved. The WWE Universe has seen many alliances form over the years, but tonight could bring together two of the most iconic stars in WWE history, Edge and John Cena. Both men have been in and out of the spotlight in recent years, but tonight they could join forces in an unlikely alliance to take down a common enemy. In the main event, Edge faces off against a top heel like Austin Theory or Gunther. Cena makes a surprise appearance to watch the match from ringside, and at first, it seems like he's just there for support. However, as the match progresses, Theory or Gunther begins to cheat and overpower Edge. Cena, no longer able to stand by, rushes to the ring and helps Edge fend off the interference. The duo takes down the heel together, with Cena delivering an attitude adjustment and Edge hitting a spear. The crowd explodes in excitement as they realize that Cena and Edge have just formed an unexpected tag team. With both men holding their respective championships above their heads, the camera zooms in on them, showing mutual respect. The alliance sets the stage for an all-out battle with the top heels on SmackDown, and the possibility of Cena and Edge teaming up for one final run is too exciting to ignore. This unexpected pairing injects new life into the SmackDown roster, and the WWE Universe can't wait to see where this storyline goes. Tonight's WWE SmackDown has the potential to be a show for the ages, with any of these endings capable of reshaping the landscape of the brand. Whether it's late night's crowning moment, the downfall of the Bloodline, the chilling return of Bray Wyatt, or the shocking alliance of Edge and John Cena, the WWE Universe will be left on the edge of their seats, eagerly awaiting what comes next. Whatever the outcome, tonight promises to be another chapter in the storied legacy of WWE SmackDown, and one that fans won't soon forget.